News at 7. Your news now.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for being back with us right now. Of course, the death of longtime guitarist Glen Frey of the Eagles was a sad day for the music world, but one band locally is doing something about it. They're having a tribute show coming up, and we've got Dennis Massengill here from No Big Deal. Dennis, thanks so much for coming in with us.
Thank you for having me.
Obviously, a lot of people were saddened by the death of Glen Frey.
Yes. I was among the chief of those because the Eagles have always been a huge influence in my music. And we've lost quite a few people lately, but when Glen Frey died, it kind of hit me low. Sure did.
So you decided, well, we're going to do a tribute show, and you thought, well, this is a great time to celebrate his life and his legacy, so to speak.
I did, and this actually started really kind of impromptu back several weeks ago when, right after he died, we did our regular Wednesday night show, and I just announced on Facebook that we were going to do 90 minutes and dedicate it to Glen Frey and the Eagles. And we had about 100 people show up locally on a Wednesday night for that. So then I decided to expand it. We're doing this with a full band, which will be a total of 9 people.
Now, how do you decide who's going to be in the band? Because your band kind of is an ever-evolving thing, Dennis.
It is, and we've got a lot of very good players that play in and out of this band. And so I got in touch with a couple of guitar players that have played with us in the past that I knew would know the Eagles stuff, Tim Neal and Roy Curry. And then, of course, we've got our regulars. Keith Mahan is my bass player that's been with me for a long, long time. And we have done virtually everything that the Eagles ever had on the air. And Barry Wild on keyboards. And so these guys are the mainstays of the band. I've called 2 drummers in. We've got Jake Ketterer, who is our regular drummer, and John Wilson, who plays quite a bit with us, too. And on a few songs this coming Sunday night, we will actually have 2 drummers playing full kits.
What can people expect in that 90-minute show? Everything you can imagine that Glen Frey wrote?
Everything. And we're going to do a couple of Glen Frey's songs that he did after he left the Eagles. And we will we'll do probably about 25 to 28 Eagles tunes.
All right, so it's this Sunday, Covey Creek Farms in Rossville, Georgia.
That's correct.
All right, Dennis, thanks so much for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.